What up, peeps? It's week 88, solo cam. I just want to give a shout out to Oklahoma State, Oregon, and who was the other one? Oklahoma. I appreciate your business. Thank you. Come again. It's awesome, dude. Alright, well, man, I don't know how it's going to turn out this week. I was sick for most of the week, and then I had a hurt ankle, so I really couldn't run. Happy to report back that I ran this morning, and everything was cool, so let's see what's up on the scale.
Moran Brothers, week 88, up in the house. Here we go, 88 weeks of fun and games. Hard work, dedication. I'm going to say hard work, you say dedication. Ready? Hard work.
Dedication.
Hard work.
Dedication.
That's
I wish I could have did more cardio this week.
It's alright. Sometimes in life you get sick, and
It wasn't a sickness, it was my ankle.
You make other people sick on purpose. Last week, 202. Here goes Josh Moran. It ain't none but none. Alright?
I'm not worried about it, man. I didn't get hard to do anything. I just still worked out, but alright.
Flip. This is week 88 solo cam for the Q-Dog. What's up, everybody? And I was unable to exercise. Had to change up my diet to get rid of the cold. So, didn't work out so good. At any rate, sometimes in life you have hills and valleys. Right, Josh? Hills and valleys.
Hills and valleys, son.
Hills and valleys. So, I'm hopping the scale. I'm going to push on through whatever it says. Alright? We ready to rock. Roll Tide. Go DC, baby. Let's rock, bro. Much love to my peeps in Alabama with a tornado recovery. Good night now.
8, Moran Brothers. Last week he was 225. We're going to see what's up this week.
Let's do it.
He's looking skinny.
Appreciate the compliment.
If you got your hair cut, you'd lose 5 pounds.
It's right there. RTR, baby.
I'm telling you, man, get a haircut.
Hey, what would Kenny do? Roll Tide.
Kenny who, Stabler?
I don't know. Your buddy Kenny?
He's a Auburn fan, dude.
I know that.
Okay, go.
Get over here because I'm just stepping on.
I got it. Hang on now.
Can't see it.
222?
224.
Oh, it's 224? 1 pound. I couldn't really see it on this thing.
Drop the pound. Hey, tough week. I'm losing. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Moran Brothers, Josh and Quincy Moran, and we are back to say what's up. Want to see how your weight loss journey is going. Did that just happen real time? It's all tied up. Yeah. Green Bay getting ready to tie it up. So Josh, here we are, 80-something weeks into this thing, and it's not all fun and giggles.
No, it's not. I agree with that.
A lot of times we like to get our message across through humor and having a good time, but today, if that's what you're here for, check back to another week, because today we got to keep it real. We just got to keep it real because we need to talk about what's going on in our life. Because I think we go through things to help you. We go through things so we can share our experience, and it'll make yours a little bit easier, or you'll have somebody to lean on. So Josh, today you were talking in your solo cam how for about a month you were in the swamp. You hit a stick.
Well, I mean, it's so easy to lose your dedication in something like this.
Okay.
You know, because we've been doing it for so long. And once you get comfortable with where you're at, like your weight and all that, you know, you start to get lackadaisical because you see yourself in the mirror and you're like, you know, I like the way I look. But the one thing you have to realize is that you set a goal for yourself. And the most important thing is, for your mind, is to achieve the goal. And I lost sight of that for about a month. And I mean, I wasn't just like pigging out all the time, but like Sunday I would do my normal cheat day, and then Monday it would spill over, and then sometimes Tuesday. And that's why you would see on the scale that it was still like a 202, a 202, a 202, 202. And then Thanksgiving week, I just like, for no apparent reason, I just ate the whole week. Which it doesn't make any sense because that's not who I'm supposed to be right now.
Well, here's the thing I wanted to talk to you about today. was sitting in church just thinking about you, thinking about us, our situation, and what we're doing. And I'm thinking, you know, it's hard when you have an addictive personality and you make a host of bad choices, or you even make one choice that leads to another. You put yourself in a position, you don't set yourself up for success. You really have to plan, you have to set yourself up for success. You got to have a vision and a goal in front of you. And it's just like with what you're telling me, some of those old habits, they're not dead.
Creeping back.
They're not dead. Now, I know that my philosophy is I believe I can kill this thing and overcome it. Your philosophy has been that you're going to have to deal with it for the rest of your life because it's a part of who you are.
Well, the way I look at it that addiction is a disease.
Okay.
And it really is. If you talk to anybody that's ever had it, it's a disease. You'll never get rid of it. You can conquer it. You can keep it down, but it's always going to rear its head at you. It's always going to come back and give you temptations. And every once in a while you will stumble. That's the way addiction is. And you know, I believe I'm going to have to deal with that the rest of my life. You're not the same as me. You don't have addiction, I don't believe. You were addicted to food, but you can overcome addiction to food. I have been addicted to just about everything there is to be addicted to. And, you know, right now, I got my mind focused this week because of last week. I was just so pissed off that, you know, I just ate everything in the kitchen sink, even though there wasn't anything in the kitchen sink, but you know the metaphor I'm using.
Yeah.
And I was mad about it on Monday, and then I look at your dedication and what you've been able to do, and I was just like, you know what, man, I got to nip this thing in the bud, like Barney Fife says. And so what I've decided to do is I rededicate myself this week, and I did that. The scale shows I'm up to, but I'm not worried about that because I know that this week will be different. No more cheating on Mondays. I'm gonna have a great week, and it's gonna carry me to my goal.
Well, I mean, your goal, getting to your goal is perfect, but the thing that concerns me is when you're at your goal, how are you gonna face it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do differently?
A big thing for me was this week. I was watching The Biggest Loser while I was working out. Right, and I was watching it, and it was makeover week, you know, and I always wanted to have a makeover week, even though this week was kind of our makeover week. You know, actually for our next video, I would like to propose that me and you do a makeover video.
Okay.
Like where we show a beginning picture, and then, you know, we show maybe us getting our hair did or whatever. Okay. And then putting on clothes, maybe not where they can see it, but then showing our makeover.
Okay.
Because I've always wanted to have that moment, you know. And whenever I saw that moment, man, those people walking out and feeling so good about themselves, you know, I've been there, you know.
Yeah.
I've been there. It's such a great feeling because you go from not liking yourself, you go from hating yourself, and then you go and you put all the hard work in. And then you get made over, and then you walk out and you see your husband or your wife on stage, and they're just like, oh my God, I can't believe that's you. And they're just so emotional about it. And you know, that really got to me, man. I started crying a little bit. And I started lifting weights really hard after that. I was screaming F words and all kinds of stuff. I was like, hell yeah, crying and stuff. It got to me, man. Well, and I think that is the turning point in my dedication. And I believe that that's going to carry me through to my goal and throughout, because I really have a different mindset now.
And I think part of it is making sure that we utilize our support system. You know, I've said it on video before, but there's nobody I'd rather do this with than my brother.
I was at the bar last night. I shouldn't have said that probably, but I was at the bar hanging out with my friend Jeremiah. What's up, Jeremiah, if you watch this? And we were talking about it, and I was saying the same thing. You know, I was saying I don't think I could have done it with anybody else.
I mean, there's not many people in this world that I can be screaming, pissed off, mad at, shouting, ready to get in a fight, and then 5 seconds later, you know, we're back trying to get...
I honestly believe we broke the mold in our family, because our family, they're not emotional, they're not close like that, and I do believe that we're pretty close.
I do too.
And I actually cherish that. You won't ever hear me say that again, but I do.
Well,
What's up, peeps? It's week 83. I'd like to give a shout out to the DC Knights.
woo!
Man, we're going to the championship next week. I can't wait, man. It's going to be awesome. Well, I have a confession to make. Like, over the last month and a half or so, it's just been like, I've been real lackadaisical on my diet. And, you know, I've started to see that I've slowly becoming and getting some of those habits back that I used to have whenever I was really fat. And, you know, that's just, it's not kosher, man. I've came this far, and it's time to put a freaking hold on that. And one thing that helped me out is, you know, seeing my brother's dedication. He, during Thanksgiving week, man, he didn't cheat or nothing, man. He stuck to his diet, he worked out, but me, I pigged out like a pig all week. And that's the old me, you know, and I'm tired of that. So this week, you got my guarantee that my focus is back, and I'm going to ride it all the way to the finish line, baby. Peace out. Roll Tide.
This is the week 83 or 84.
No, it's not. It's like 87 or 9 or 89 or something.
This is December of 2011, and we'll figure out exactly which week it is.
83 was a long time ago.
Okay. This is post-Thanksgiving. Josh is going for his weigh-in.
No matter what happens, I'm going to take what it is on the scale because I've been so lackadaisical on my diet, but that's over starting this week, or well, starting last week.
That was solo cam, Josh. Let's go for the weigh-in.
I don't care, man. I'm stressing my point, dude.
Okay, get there. No, you got it. 202.
I just hope it don't say like 210 or something, man. $204. Up 2. It's alright, I'm gonna run with it, man. I'm gonna have 6 days of intense freaking dieting coming up.
This is the week something solo cam for the Q Dog, and I'm about to say what up to my people in Alabama. The tornado recovery, we have not forgotten you. We continue to have you in our thoughts and prayers. And it was a pretty rough week for me last week. Been struggling with my energy level. Didn't get to do my cardio like I wanted to. Still strength trained. So whatever the case may be, I will continue to push along. Big shout out to my brother Josh, who's willing to be real on camera. It's not easy to do. Even though you do it all the time, it's not easy to do. So, big shout out to you, Josh. Much love to the DC Knights.
Yeah! Going to the ship. We going
This
to
time
the
next
ship.
week, I'm looking to be CIF champions. Hard work. Hard work. That's right.
Okay.
Peace.
Whatever it is, we'll figure it out later, like we said. I forgot, man. I think it might even be 90. I mean, I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure 89 was like would have been last week. But anyways, Quincy's going for it last week, 224. To see what he's got. Hopefully it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot better because it's been 2 weeks, and I know he ain't been slacking because he don't do that.
Every little bit counts. So here goes my gum on the paper.
Quincy don't slack. I got respect for that. But my slacking's over, homie. You lost 1 pound in 2 weeks.
You know what? I'm moving in the right direction.
That doesn't make no sense though, man. 2 weeks.